failure is not an option. Everyone has to succeed. The worst thing I can be is the same as everybody else. I hate that. The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it, as long as you really believe 100%. I like the color red because it's a fire, and I see myself as always being on fire. I was always dreaming about very powerful people, dictators and things like that. I was just always impressed by people who could be remembered for hundreds of years, or even, like Jesus, be for thousands of years remembered. For me, life is about continuously being hungry. The meaning of life is not simply to exist, to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, to conquer. Start wide, expand further, and never look back. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. The resistance that you fight physically in the gym and the resistance that you fight in life can only build a strong character. In our society, the women who break down barriers are those who ignore limits. If you work hard and play by the rules, this country is truly open to you. You can achieve anything. What we face may look insurmountable, but I learned something from all those years of training and competing. I learned something from all those sets and reps when I didn't think I could lift another ounce of weight. What I learned is that we are always stronger than we know. I knew I was a winner back in the late 60s. I knew I was destined for great things. People will say that kind of thinking is totally immodest. I agree. Modesty is not a word that applies to me in any way. I hope it never will. I welcome and seek your ideas, but do not bring me small ideas, bring me big ideas to match our future. You can scream at me, call me for a shoot at midnight, keep me waiting for hours, as long as what ends up on the screen is perfect. Learned helplessness is the giving up reaction, the quitting response that follows from the belief that whatever you do doesn't matter. I never listened to anyone who said I can't do something. None of my rules of success will work unless you do. My fellow Americans, this is an amazing moment for me. To think that a once scrawny boy from Austria could grow up to become governor of California and stand in Madison Square Garden to speak on behalf of the President of the United States, that is an immigrant's dream. It is the American dream. We made, actually, history, because it was the first time ever that doctors could prove that a lifelong Republican has a heart. You have to remember something, everybody pities the weak, jealousy you have to earn. Marijuana. That's not a drug, that's a plant. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. What is the point of being on this earth if you are going to be like everyone else? Money doesn't make you happy. I now have $50 million, but I was just as happy when I had $48 million. Everybody pities the weak, jealousy you have to earn. Just like in bodybuilding, failure is also a necessary experience for growth in our own lives, for if we're never tested to our limits, how will we know how strong we really are? How will we ever grow? Stop whining. Positive thinking can be contagious. Being surrounded by winners helps you develop into a winner. I was also going to give a graduation speech in Arizona this weekend. But with my accent, I was afraid they would try to deport me. I'll be back. If it can bleed, we can kill it. There are no shortcuts, everything is reps, reps, reps. I have a love interest in every one of my films, a gun. You'll get more from being a peacemaker than a warrior. All I know is that the first step is to create a vision, because when you see the vision, the beautiful vision, that creates the want power. The difference between those who adapted and those who didn't, Gorton said, was a willingness to totally commit. You must have a sincere and burning desire to achieve what you dream, dedicate yourself to making progress, and take control of your circumstances to change your body. Be hungry for success, hungry to make your mark, hungry to be seen and to be heard and to have an effect. And as you move up and become successful, make sure also to be hungry for helping others. If I can see it and believe it, then I can achieve it. My definition of living is to have excitement always. That's the difference between living and existing.